After Ocasio-Cortez complains new job getting in way of her yoga, she makes big announcement. Ocasio-Cortez needs a break already? Well, she has been busy saying stupid things. It must be tiring. Even before taking office, Ocasio has accused four-star General John Kelly of cowardice, misquoted the U.S. Constitution while threatening to run for president, threatened to subpoena Trump Jr. for using free speech, said the Pentagon lost $21 trillion when it hasn't spent that much in its entire history, compared her election to the moon landing, and likened the Holocaust to the migrant caravan. Cortez also claimed that we need a Green New Deal so people don't die from climate change, insulted everyone who doesn't speak Spanish, and said that she is looking at serving on the House Financial Services Committee, because she knows so much about finances. She's definitely kept a hectic schedule so far. So much so that she made a huge announcement. She's taking a break. InspiringDay.com is reporting. Her new congressional duties have taken a toll on Congresswoman-elect Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's complaining that politicking is getting in the way of her real life, namely, her yoga classes. In a post to her Instagram account, the 29-year-old first-time political officeholder says she is taking a week off for self-care after the campaign that gave her the House seat. "I am starting a week of self-care where I am taking the week off and taking care of me. I don't know how to do that though, so I would appreciate any and all self-care tips," she said. The incoming New York Congresswoman elaborated further on why she feels the need to rest even before her job starts. "I'm taking a few days to take care of myself before what is sure to be an eventful term. For working people, immigrants, and the poor, self-care is political, not because we want it to be, but because of the inevitable shaming of someone doing a face mask while financially stressed." This is in an apparent reference to her widely publicized complaint that she didn't even have enough money to get an apartment in Washington, D.C. And what makes her think she needs time off? Well, her yoga schedule, for one thing. Before the campaign, "I used to practice yoga 3-4x/week, eat nutritiously, read and write for leisure," Ocasio-Cortez wrote. "As soon as everything kicked up, that all went out the window. I went from doing yoga and making wild rice and salmon dinners to eating fast food for dinner and falling asleep in my jeans and makeup." Social media is jumping in to question why a young woman like Ocasio-Cortez seems to lack the energy to do the job she campaigned for so vigorously. Cortez is 29 years old and never been in politics. She won her first term as a representative from New York and not been sworn into Congress yet. She recently released a video on Instagram where she said she needed to take a break from politics because of a multitude of missed yoga sessions. Cortez said recently she spent time in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York to get away from Governor Mike Huckabee. "Ac needs a break. Phew. Job hasn't started yet, but getting a jump on the vacation. Tell her it's all good, and new term in Congress has been delayed until January of 2020, so take a longer break and get some rest. She's finding out that work is hard? Just wait until she actually gets into Congress, she'll be wiped out." It's kinda funny, President Trump is more than twice her age and most people around him say it's tough to keep up with him. It's reported he gets about 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, yet still maintains the stamina of the Energizer Bunny. A reporter for Business Insider tried to replicate Trump's routine, and it left her exhausted. Huckabee said of Trump, "He is very demanding and very few people can keep up with him. He may be 72 years old but he's got the vigor of somebody who's about 32 years old. And he absolutely is just without the capacity of exhaustion. I've been with him on the campaign trail and was shocked at his stamina." Ocasio better schedule a sit-down with the president so he can train her not to be so low energy.